Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see a team from the Big Ten, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on a team from the ACC, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. He'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So the Hurricanes offense will get the first swing today. Kirk, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs, two guys with a focal point of the offense.
And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
He hands it off from the gun. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Good, tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. A nice job up front to be able to pave the way, to be able to come up with a Canes first down. And tell you, the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami have, got to be watching this game and being very proud.
He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, the defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
To the air, it's back. And the receivers got it. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides. Touchdown, Canes. They strike first in this national title bout. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this is national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. Man, that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Turn starts inside the 15. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So Indiana's offense out there for their first possession. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to, a matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can. Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. That's certainly part of calling an RPO. If everyone's not on the same page, you get an eager lineman look too far downfield. Offense shoots itself in the foot. It's 1st and 15. Scanning the field. It's Mendoza. Lets it go quickly. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
That completion sets up a third down play. Can he get there on the ground? He is stuffed at the line. It's going to bring up fourth down. And the Hoosiers will send the punt team onto the field.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Moved right down the field for a touchdown. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up.
He's in the clear. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Well, a nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. He's swallowed up at the line, could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Dropping back, it's Beck. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down. The Hurricanes will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. So just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for the wideout. He's got it in the open. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
A completion makes it second down. Takes off in a bootleg. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Hoosiers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And they'll run it with the draw play. Jukes, the defender, gets brought down after a solid gain.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. And they pick up the first on the ground. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. And that one's straight down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Takes the handoff. It's Fletcher. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. The Canes come to the line in the hurry up. Dropping back. It's Beck. Short throw complete to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship. Through one quarter, let's check out the game summary. Well, they've flipped into the field. We're set for the second quarter, and the national championship trophy is in the building. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Well, it's third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read, and the result is a first down and a big gain.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
They look to throw it here on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Joseph. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down. And the Canes look to keep this drive moving. Hand off to the back. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
That's another huge gain for this guy, and I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They moved him around, giving him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. And boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So a field goal attempt coming up now. The attempt from 47 yards. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's got it inside the 15. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. It's a draw play. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing. The back just had no chance there. The defense is all over the draw play to stop him behind the line.
Yeah, I don't know if they were tipped off or what, but they weren't fooled at all. You could tell the defense was dialed in, knew exactly what was coming, and made the tackle.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. To throw, it's Mendoza. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He stopped him at the 45, but that's good for a first down. And the Hoosiers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. We're trying to build this lead here. Had to settle for 3 last time out. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call. Hold. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Joseph. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. 2nd down after that previous play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Ball handed off.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Caught over the middle. It's Joseph. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
The Hurricanes pick up enough yards to move the sticks. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. He's swarmed by the defense.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
So 8 plays into this drive now. It's 3rd and goal. Dropping back. It's Beck. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Miami.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they lead 17-3. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The pass rush closing in. Just flings it out of bounds with the pass rush closing in.
Boy, the quarterback did about everything he could here to wait for that play to develop, and there was just nobody open. It's great coverage downfield, and instead of taking a sack or potentially throwing the pick, he just gets rid of it.
They'll give it to the running back. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to 21.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
The Hoosiers will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And it's fielded at the 40. And the returner will be brought down. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. I think he's got to do a better job of working.
And is intercepted. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, how about the defense here? Sitting back in cover 2, taking away anything deep downfield. It puts pressure on the underneath coverage. The linebackers have to have some awareness. This linebacker did a nice job of being able to step up and make that interception.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. Grab down the middle, it's Becker. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down. 2nd and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Boy, just stoned at the line of scrimmage by this defensive front. They have been having their way at the line of scrimmage the entire first half of this national championship. And if these guys do not find a way to become more than one-dimensional, there's no way they're going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Now the pass rush gets home.
How about that, Chris? The big man comes up with a sack. You don't see that every day. But give him credit. He got to the quarterback and got a sack.
The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. The field goal is good.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Let's see how the offense plays it here. Not much time remaining if they want to get a chunk play, put him in scoring position before the half. Caught over the middle. It's Joseph. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. 1st down here for this offense. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Back to pass. It's Beck. Grab down the middle. It's Joseph. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a 1st down. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. The sure hands. It's Joseph. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw to his receiver. Wide open downfield. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the 1st half of play. The Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the battle for the most coveted trophy in all of college football has been fierce. And the standout player on the defensive side of the ball has been that boogeyman back there at safety. They try to run it, he's filling the holes. They try to throw it, he's either picking them off or trying to take dudes' heads off. Good luck making adjustments. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk. Fellas, hard to believe we're only 1 half away from crowning a national champion.
Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. The passing game was effective in the 1st half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. They stop him right at the 24.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Trying to convert with a sneak. And the Hoosiers are going to keep this drive rolling. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. They went backwards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Caught over the middle. It's Cooper. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Chris, I love this attitude here. Very first drive in the national championship in the second half. See a one-on-one matchup, trust your quarterback and receiver, and take shots downfield.
Grab down the middle. It's Cooper. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Indiana.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Offense still out there, down by 5. They're going to go for the 2-point conversion and make this a 3-point game. Looking to throw. It's Mendoza.
Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Miami offense is back on the field. On the run, it's Fletcher. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Joseph. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a 1st down to the 42.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. With the catch, it's Brown. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Brown. And gain enough to set up 1st down now at the 39.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a 1st down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid gain.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirectional counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a 1st down.
Oh, and the big fella almost had it. Incomplete, though, brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. To throw, it's Mendoza. Looking deep downfield with the left. What a catch! Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. The Hoosiers are looking to keep this drive going. Play action here on first down. That's reeled in. It's Cooper. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Not able to connect. Incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
The tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
To throw, it's Beck. Caught quickly. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down, we're going to throw it. With the catch, it's Fletcher. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. The Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Grab down the middle. It's Joseph. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
Another big gain by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offense coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Pringle. And they wrap them up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. Pretty good chance it's going to come down to the final possession. Which guy can step up and make plays as we head to the fourth quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Gonna run it. It's Fletcher. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Yeah, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Makes the grab. It's Brown. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. After a field goal the last time out, we'll see what they can get here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. As the first down is still going. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Back to throw. It's Mendoza. The pocket breaking down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the 4th quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That's caught. It's Cooper. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And the Hoosiers will have to kick it away. No fair catch. He feels the punt. The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Last possession produced a field goal. No doubt they're thinking touchdown this time. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Makes the catch downfield. Breaks loose at the 40. Now here he goes. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run.
Oh, how about that, Chris? This defense has been taken for a ride. I'm not sure if they're overconfident or they just fell asleep a little bit, but whatever the case, they better wake up because now they're facing a goal to go, and I wouldn't be surprised if we get a play into the end zone right here.
So it's first and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. They'll run it here. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes! So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish. See if they can convert the point after.
Extra point up and good, so the lead is 12 here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Caught over the middle by the tight end. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
The pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Ball handed to the running back. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Bringing pressure. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, and they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs. The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. He'll hand it off. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
That's a great way to start this drive after taking over in really good field position, working with the lead. Chance here for a knockout punch.
Using his legs and smiling. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
On third down, it's a handoff. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. The distance will be from 38 yards out. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. Caught by the receiver.
Offensively, you get to the 4th quarter, you're down in a game. You're thinking about vertical shots and getting out of bounds to try to stop the clock. If I'm a defensive coordinator, I'll give that up all
game long. Short little routes, tackling them inbounds. Let's keep that clock moving.
You tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
The sure hands. It's Cooper. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The Hoosiers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Looking to throw. It's Mendoza. Finds his man. It's Cooper. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He pulls in the catch. They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 45. And the Hoosiers are moving quickly down the field.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
Oh, they trap him for a sack. That sack sets up a second down and very long.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for his big tight end. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense.
It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets them up first down at the 33.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Now it's second down here. Looking to pass. It's Mendoza. Here's the target, and it's complete. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal. The Hoosiers looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Looking to throw it again. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Touchdown, Hoosiers! They cap the drive with 6 points.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Grinding away on the ground. Stop after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. Scanning the field, it's Beck. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. Grab down the middle. It's Pringle. They bring him down, but that first down is all they need to clinch the national championship.
Well, you go through the grind that this team has gone through, you learn to realize that your quarterback's going to be able to deliver on critical down and distances. There you go, third down, big-time opportunity to put this game away. They convert, and I think that may do it.
A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. Handoff here from the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, with the lead here, this is where you want to just take your time. The defense, as we know, they are looking to do anything they can to create an aggressive play to try to create a turnover. So you got to work that clock, but also protect the football. I'm sure the coach right now is preaching to all his guys and reminding them about ball security at this point in the game.
And that'll do it. We have a national champion. We're the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk. National champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.